in the mix of all the mixiness of happening around in Brooklyn, New York. Of course, Brooklyn's never quiet, so somebody's got to be honking or beeping or something all around. I want to come in and just share some more communication skills. I'm going to tap into how to make your life more interesting, and then also just how to simplify your life. Like, I think I am the queen of simplification, especially when it comes to dealing with uh, unexpected life challenges and how to navigate them in the most simplest way. Communication is always big to me. You guys know I'm Dr. Ali. I'm an audiologist, speech language pathologist. So as a communication expert, I'm always going to share strategies on how to simplify your life with communication and how to make communication super simple. I think we've complicated communication too much, and I believe that we can make it simpler in how to make it be fluid and smooth so that others can understand you and so that you can get your message across. Like, a big thing about the breakdown in communication that people feel is that sometimes I feel like if, and this is what I hear, a lot of complaints I hear is I feel like if people are not listening to me, or I feel like I am not being heard. So you let me know if you have more challenges with the expressive end, where you're not being able to communicate more simply or more effectively or more smoothly, or if you have a bigger challenge with the receptive end, where you're just not understanding. And both can happen. Both can happen at the same time, and both can either be more stronger than the other. So identify it with yourself is key to simplifying how to make it better, right? You got to know what's your challenge before you try to make it better. So that's the quickest thing I'm going to tell you on the improving skills. Identify what's the challenge. And then once you identify the challenge, then we can more figure like if that's a challenge, and let's try and put together a simple strategy or a simple plan on how to make it easier and how to make it more smoother. And I believe those are the same strategies that I use in life. How to make life more simpler. How to simplify your life without making it so complicated. And a lot of it has to do with our mindset, right? That's why I share so many mental health work, why I share so many mental strategies, so many mental tips, things on how to do with the mindset, things from inside. Even though we want to work on our outside, a lot of folks are big on physical strength and what it looks like on the outside. I'm big on what it is on the inside. So I'm the inside chick. That's why I speak about and why this channel is focused on high vibes. Even though we're speaking about communication, we also are speaking about the internal aspect of communication, because I believe it's a lot that's being missed out there because everyone is always focused on the external. Hi, say hi. I see you peeking and I see the numbers going up. Knicks go Knicks. Yes, I'm coming from New York. Let me know where you're coming from. Let's so I can shout out where you are so I can love up on your space. It's a big New York time. We are in the midst of NBA playoffs and NBA finals. So I'm going to come in with my New York accent, which I always have anyway. And there's a hint of Caribbean, right? I remember I met a lady a while ago, one of my friend's moms, and she met me and she was like, "Hey, where are you from?" And I'm like, "New York." And she was like, "No. Where are you really from? I hear a Caribbean accent." And that's the Guyanese accent. So yes, I live in New York. I'm a New Yorker. You're gonna hear the New York accent in everything that I do. But I also have a strong Caribbean tie to my family, where I am second generation Guyanese. I'm super excited and blessed, as well a high influence of Trinidadian with my bonus family. So you will see that. Plus, when you're from New York, you're from the islands anyway, because we're so mixed up, especially when you're from Brooklyn, because Brooklyn is Little Caribbean, right? Literally, Brooklyn is Little Caribbean. So you will always hear some sort of impact of Caribbean accent or Caribbean food or Caribbean culture when you speak to people that are from Brooklyn, New York, which is different than Bronx or Manhattan or Staten Island or Long Island. Those are the other spaces that are, or Harlem. Let me shout out all the boroughs before somebody say, "Oh, you didn't mention my borough." I shouted them all out. Shout out to New York. Shout out to your borough. I'm a big up Brooklyn because I am a Brooklyn girl. And in the midst of all of that, I'm still sharing with you some strategies on how to make your life more interesting. And how to make it more interesting to me is just simplifying it. Like, I think when I simplified my life instead of having it be full of a lot of trauma and full of a lot of drama and full of a lot of things all the time. There was always things happening. And sometimes those things began to overwhelm me because it's like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I prioritize? There's so many things. And even though I have personal strategies and systems on how to navigate it, the best way to navigate it is get rid of some of the things. Period. Right? How to simplify it? Cut away some of the fat. Cut away some of the extra stuff that just don't need to be there. And that's the part that becomes super hard because people go, well, how do I know what to reduce? Reduce what doesn't serve you. Like if it's something that's not going to make you happy, you don't need to do it. Period. Right? And you have to know what is your happiness. For me, family is happiness. For me, mental health is happiness. For me, being around in a good space, walking and just being with nature, that's happiness for me. So when I'm choosing what I'm doing with my time in simplifying my life, I'm choosing things that lean more towards my high vibrational space because I want more high vibrational space. Hey, say hi. Type a hi because your hi matters. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. This is the high vibration space. Yes, we are speaking communication also. And I'm always share some mental strategies or some strategies on high vibes. Hey, shout out to my Frederick for saying hello first. I appreciate you for not being shy because there's not that many of us. So please don't be shy. And literally, I am taking a slow motion move as I'm about to go and get Zachary. I'm getting ready for the Knicks game tonight because it's a huge thing in New York. And I'm just starting to move slower, right? I move earlier and give myself time. So that's how I've been navigating simplifying my life is giving myself more time so I don't feel rushed all the time. I don't feel like I got to fit everything in and do all the things, right? I feel like my lighting is kind of janky, but it's all right. I feel like it's half in, half out. Thank you, Frederick. I appreciate you. Thanks for loving on me and thanks for the high vibes. Always thanks for sharing your high vibes. Let me know where you're from so I can also share and send back some high vibes. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being courageous enough to say hi and to understand that your hi matters. This is the space where your hi literally matters. Like I stopped to say hi back because you said hi, literally. So don't depreciate the value of your hi. Understand that you be in spaces where your hi matters. And if you're in spaces where your hi doesn't matter, that's what lets me know those are spaces I don't need to be. Simple. I don't need to be places where my height doesn't matter. I want my presence to be felt and I want my presence to matter. So that's what I'm sharing with you guys in how to simplify your life, how to make things smoother, how to help in your communication skills. Grab what you need, take what you got, receive what you need to receive, and have a blessed and amazing day. It is super exciting to be here and just to pop in and do a quick live with you. All right, be well, be blessed, and go and share, pass around that high vibe to someone else who also need it. Okay? Because there are other people out there that need it. Just like how you needed it and I needed it, go share it with someone else. Got you. Thank you. I see you, Connor. Appreciate you, Connor. I see you before I popped off. Thanks for saying hi. Yes, your hi matters. So I'm glad you caught it live. Live enough so you can get a hi back. Now go share that high vibes with someone else out there. Appreciate you. Hey, BB. I see you. I'm getting ready to sign off. And Brittany. Oh, my goodness. I'm getting ready to sign off, but I see you, B. I appreciate you. Oh, Connor, feel better. Feel better. Feel better. Oh, no worries. No worries. I was just literally coming in and sharing some quick high vibes. I come in 10 minutes tops. So when that 10-minute mark starts to happen, I jump off. Thank you. I receive it, Brittany. Literally just trying to navigate my day. I've been working on some little home renovations, basically spring cleaning outside by my mom's house, trying to get the place ready for her. My mom loves her plants, so we're trying to get her plants together, and we're creating a green room for her. I'm creating a Brooklyn sanctuary green room space for her because she's been using her porch, and it has helped to shift my entire summer last summer when I was during my recovery. So I want to create a bigger space for her so she can recover. Connor, I'm sending you all high vibes. I'm saying a special prayer for you. I pray that all is well, that you can navigate through it, that your medical team around you get what they need, and that you can be out the hospital soon. Either way, share some high vibes. Sometimes being in the hospital, and this is what I learned personally, sometimes being in the hospital is not only about you, but about the people who you encounter whilst you're there. And I began to realize during my short stint in the hospital last year that it partially was for me to heal, but it was also partially for me to touch certain people while I was there. So don't discount each moment. And yes, I know the seriousness of you, and I'm sending high vibes in terms of your healing, but also spread your light, say hi, and be high vibrations for whoever comes into that space that you just may need to touch because you're in that space at the right time. I hope you receive it, because that message was for maybe all of you at this moment. All right. Love you, bless you, and continue having an amazing, amazing day. See ya. Thanks for popping in.